do, whoop-de-doo. I'm feeling great. How about you? The Hairy Scary Hangout will begin shortly. Welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown with me, Cliff. You got about 15 minutes until showtime, so grab your drinks and snacks, settle in, and enjoy the pre-show. Yeah! Ha ha!
Halloween is really a special time, isn't it? Especially for me. You can see why if you know who I am. Look up a little. That's me, a jack-o'-lantern. At Halloween time every year, I sit up here and watch everybody go by. It's a nice and scary time, isn't it? All those wonderful costumes and masks and makeup. I think about how much fun Halloween is. I also worry a little bit about the things that can spoil the fun of Halloween. Those kinds of things scare me too, but in a different way. For instance, look next door. That's where Corey lives.
Corey, have you got that pumpkin ready yet?
Yes, Dad.
Corey's going to carve a pumpkin with her
This
dad.
pumpkin, oh my God, weighs 50 pounds.
That's a big one. It probably weighs close to that.
Probably.
Come on here and set it down.
Okay.
Let me get the paper straightened out.
How's that?
That's fine. Have you decided what kind of face you're going to make on it yet?
A happy face.
I'll do that.
Now, a pumpkin's not easy to carve. I know that. You need the proper tools. But first you have to draw a face that you can carve.
So you got to be careful.
Corey's doing that.
That's a nice pumpkin face.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can cut the top off now.
Then you cut the top off so you can scoop out the insides. It takes a sharp knife. And you know sharp knives can be dangerous if they're not used right. I'm glad that Corey's father is helping her. It's much safer that way.
Eager to get inside?
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull that off.
Ew, look.
You ever seen the inside of a pumpkin before?
Yeah. Not that way.
Okay, now comes the fun part. Gotta start cleaning it out.
Getting my inside scooped out tickles me. It'd tickle you too, if you were a pumpkin. So far it's been fun. But look at Corey's hand. Kinda gooey, isn't it? Corey is going to carve the face with a small knife. Can you imagine how that knife could slip and maybe cut her? I hope Corey will do the safe thing. Good, that's a lot better. A clean, dry hand can hold a knife safely, and cut with it safely too. Cut slowly, carefully, in small slices, and always cut away from yourself.
Thank you.
Make sure there's an adult, or someone a lot older than you, who can help you if you need help. That's the safe way to carve a pumpkin. I'm glad Corey isn't going to spoil her Halloween fun. Carve carefully. That's one way to have a Halloween that's fun and safe. But what about having a candle burning inside your pumpkin? Well, I'm sitting on brick. But a candle and a pumpkin on a wooden porch might not be safe at all. A flashlight could be a lot safer then. But it's best to stay away from lighted candles that are inside or outside of jack-o'-lanterns. You know why. Well, not everybody carves a pumpkin on Halloween, but just about everybody does dress up in a costume. For instance, look across the street there. Do you see what I see? That robot is Jeremy in his costume.
costume. You look great.
Well, it may look great from the outside, but from the inside, things don't look very good at all. Jeremy can't see very well with his robot head on, and I don't think the rest of his costume lets him walk very well. He can't bend his knees.
How are you going to walk in that? I don't know.
It's hard for Jeremy to keep his balance. If Jeremy went out like that, he might keep losing his balance all the time. He might fall down just anywhere, and probably everywhere. Sidewalks hurt you when you fall on them, and so do streets. And streets are especially dangerous to fall down on. Jeremy has to be able to walk better if he doesn't want to spoil his Halloween fun. There, that's better. A costume... There, that's much better. Gone.
It's too big for me.
A monster needs an ugly face. But does it have to be a mask? Makeup can be just as good, and it's always just the right size for you. Just don't get it in your eyes.
Okay. I'll get another one.
If you're not too good at putting on makeup, get an adult to help you. Make sure your mask and costume let you see well and walk well, and they won't spoil your fun on Halloween.
Okay, great.
Of course, the reason you get all dressed up at Halloween is so you can have fun going trick-or-treating.
Grrr.
And I like to see all the children out in their costumes. But when I see them, I always hope they don't forget all they know about crossing streets safely. And I hope you don't either. That's especially important when drivers can't see you well. And for you to see the cars well, it's a good idea to take off your mask when you cross. Even though it may not be night yet, it's dark enough to make things outdoors hard to see. You and the cars. It makes me so happy when I see children look to their left for cars, then right for cars, then left again before they cross. You mustn't forget all the safety rules you know on Halloween, and especially because it's dark. It's safest not to cross between parked cars. That can be very dangerous. And don't cut across yards or empty lots. When it's dark, you can't see what's there. Remembering safety rules is very important on Halloween. There's something else that can help keep you safe outside when it's dark. You'll see right away. Yes, just as I thought. They're coming up my walk now. The people who live in my house like to take pictures of the children who come by.
Okay, we're going to take a picture for a treat, too. Everybody smile.
Now you'll see what there is about their costumes that makes it easier for drivers to see them when it's dark. Do you see how easy it is to see the bright colors in the costumes? Bright colors are easier to see at night than dark colors are. But there's something else. Some parts seem to glow from the camera flash. That's how those parts will look when car headlights shine on them. Those are just pieces of special tape that reflect light very well. You can put tape like that on your costume and on your trick-or-treat bag. Some costumes already have reflecting material on them. Making your costume and your bag easy to see makes you easy to see. And that's a good way to help make Halloween safe. The safer Halloween is, the more fun it is, for you and for me. That's what I think. But some people have a strange idea of fun. They think it's fun to mess up other people's things with paint. They don't think about how the people feel whose things are ruined. And some people think it's fun to throw things at cars and houses and buildings. But the people whose things they're messing up don't. I don't either. It isn't fun to spoil other people's things and make them unhappy. Some people even think it's fun to smash pumpkins. Oh no, that's not fun. Not for all the people who work so hard carving pumpkins, and especially not for us pumpkins. Whew, wow, that was close. Some people don't know what fun really is. I do, and I'll bet you do too. And I know they do. Trick-or-treating is always fun. But there are some things you should remember to help keep it fun. One thing is to always go out with friends. And have an adult come along, too. Don't ever trick-or-treat alone. And if someone you don't know very well invites you in.
Look, tonight. Would you like to come in? I have more treats inside.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
That's right. Say, no thanks. And don't eat the treats while you're collecting them. Stay in your own neighborhood. Don't get too far from home. Don't worry, you'll collect enough treats. People are expecting you. And even if you don't stop at houses with no outside lights on, which you shouldn't, you'll have a wonderful time at Halloween. Some of you will probably still be out when it's really dark. That's when flashlights are an especially good idea, to help you watch out for places you might fall or stumble over if you didn't see them. But remember, don't shine those flashlights into anybody's eyes, especially a driver's eyes. That could be dangerous. It isn't hard to have a safe Halloween. Just look how easy it is to see those children when they cross. They wouldn't want an accident to spoil their Halloween fun. I wouldn't want that to happen either. Trick-or-treating is almost over this Halloween for Corey and Jessica and Jeremy. It's almost time for them to head for home. But what do you do with all the treats you've collected? A lot of them are things to eat, of course. But you don't eat them all, at least not right away, that's for sure. And there might be some you won't want to eat at all. Get a grown-up to help you decide, or at least someone a lot older than you. You see, some people think it's fun to play tricks with your treats. Watch out for candy wrappers that have been torn or punctured. That might be a sign of tampering. There might be things in the candy, so break open candy bars before you eat them. Cut fruit into pieces before you eat it, just in case something's been stuck in it. Watch out for things that look like candy, but might be medicines or drugs, or even poisons. Don't eat anything that doesn't look right. If it looks funny, it might not be so funny if you ate it. Treats are so much fun to collect, it'd be awful to have them spoil your Halloween fun by making you sick. Corey's treats won't make her sick, and I hope yours won't make you sick either. I hope you can have the most fun you've ever had this Halloween. Halloween can be a scary time, not because of witches or ghosts that we know aren't real, but because of real things that can spoil our fun. Just remember these few important things I've told you about. Carve your pumpkin carefully. Make sure that you can see. And make sure people can see you. Remember all your safety rules, and take off your mask when you cross a street.
Trick-or-treat!
Trick-or-treat in your own neighborhood, and don't keep any treats that don't look right. If you can do all that, then you won't have to worry about scary, real things happening on Halloween, right? Right.
Have a fun and a safe Halloween.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these, and whoop, 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 whoop.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh, my God. That is huge.
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey, gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right. There's no time like showtime, baby. So let's get this party started. Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey, gang. Welcome. I'm Cliff Jablonski, the behind-the-scenes guy here at the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, yeah. And I want to know one thing. Are you DTF? That's right. You know what I'm talking about. Are you down to Friday?
Woo! Boo! 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 Happy Halloween, everyone! Well, Halloween Eve anyway, sort of. Hey, Welch Buzzin' Cousins, I'm Grim Gordy!
And I'm Janet Decay.
And you're watching
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout! Our Halloween pre-show.
That's right, it's a Halloween weekend. Halloweekends, that's what they call it at the one of the amusement parks here in Ohio. But yeah, but we're gonna kind of just borrow that for right now.
Yeah.
And you can see I'm dressed as a chainsaw wielding psycho clown. So you got my clown wig and that's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
I spent 3 months putting this together.
That's pretty creative, girl.
Yeah. And what are you?
I'm a witch today. I spent like 2 minutes putting this together.
Well, aren't you a witch every day?
Witch, please.
Anywho,
I can be witchy. Yes.
I lost my clown, or at least something that rhymed with it. But yeah, so hey, looks like everyone's DTH down to Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah, change it up a little bit. Yeah, we're back here again to spend another fun-filled 3 hours with you. Because not only are we going to do our Hairy Scary Hangout for the next 2 hours, but
we're going to host the Hairy Scary Hangover.
Halloween Hangover. Woohoo!
After the show tonight. And this is episode 181. And we're going to have some fun.
That rhymes.
The movie is Curse of the Headless Horseman from 1972.
And how do you think you got headless? That's right, you ran into me with my chainsaw.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, and after you cut somebody, would it be for this being a chain scene? Because like the past tense of chainsaw or change scene? It's actually a past tense. I'm just a real heavy thinker, so sorry about that. We can't really afford that tonight. Tonight it's all about chilling out, grabbing your favorite beverages, your favorite snacks, kind of hanging out in front of the boob tube or the YouTube or whatever you're watching us on tonight.
Oh yeah.
And having a lot of fun.
So yeah, we've got a lot of people that watch on YouTube and public media networks, so thank you guys.
Yes, yes, yes.
And we have a prize giveaway. We're going to give away a signed photo of us, the Mummy and the Monkey.
Yeah.
As well as maybe some like Halloween treats and other things. So we'll just say for this one, email us if you want to be a part of that. Can you put the email on the screen?
Too. Thank goodness we have that here. Okay, here we go.
There we go. themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. And in the subject line, have it say Halloween.
Easy.
And I'll write down all the names and put them in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket.
Yay, that's always fun. Yeah.
And yeah, one lucky winner will win a little Halloween prize pack from yours, Ghoulie.
And me too.
And Grim too.
That's right.
Grim too.
I at least breathe on it or something.
You sign stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I sleep on it by accident or, or fart next to it. Who knows about it? But anyway.
Well, we have a What Do You Do? We have some fans that sent us some pictures. We Grand Papula sent us a video.
That's right.
So we have a fan video.
A special Halloween greeting from Grand Papula. He's a bloodsucker, right?
Oh,
Something
yeah.
like that. One of those kind of like...
one of them Dracula dudes.
Children of the Night.
Yes.
What beautiful music they make.
All right, there's a lot of show here. We also have
There's a lot of stuff tonight that starts with SH. That's for sure.
Yes.
Show. Should I go on? S'mores.
Yeah, we're gonna make s'mores.
S'mores.
I don't know. S'mores. I added an H there.
S'mores, whatever. Hey, you know, you're Yiddish. That's right.
Well, we've got our mini monsters that watch, so let's do the shout out for those
Mini
guys.
monster time, yay!
Yeah, and
I
then
love that.
where's Petunia here? Let's get Miss
I don't know.
Petunia. Where's Fartworth?
Fartworth's right here. He's
There's
still
Petunia.
Still sleeping. He might be dead. I don't know. I have to check him.
Or is he molting?
He smells worse than usual, so I don't know.
Is he gonna build like a cocoon soon?
That could be because I haven't changed his diaper in about 3 or 4 months. So.
Oh, geez, that long?
Oh, he's okay. I hear him staring here. Hey, wake up there, you lazy bitch. Wake up. All right, here we go.
Okay.
You lazy bum, wake up. All right.
All right, well, we have a lot of people that watch with their mini monsters, so let's do the mini monster shout out.
Let's do it, okay? And a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Mini monsters, mini monsters. Mini monsters, mini monsters. Here they are. Mini monster shout outs too.
Yo.
Miss Emily.
Emily.
Hi, Emily. Miss Noelle.
Noelle.
We've got Mr. Trayvon.
Trayvon.
Wow.
Cool name.
Miss Araya.
Araya Sunshine. Even on Halloween night.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween weekend.
Moonlight.
That's right.
Yeah. Xander and Willow.
Yes.
Hey there, minis. We've got Morgan and Julius.
Ooh.
And Adrian. Hi, minis.
Hello.
And then Sienna from Germany.
Oh, yes. Way over in Germany. Can you hear us, Sienna?
We've got Mr. Dario. Hi, Dario.
Hi, Dario.
And then Hannah Banana and Miss Penny.
Yes. Who
Hello.
else? What else?
Okay, Atticus and Lil Cog.
Yes.
We can't forget
Lil
them.
Cog. Happy Halloween.
And then Miss Violet.
Oops.
And then Cassandra and Carly and Isabella.
Wow.
Hi, fools. And then Mackenzie and Eva. We can't forget them. Annalyn and Gabriel.
Oh.
Hi, minis. I heard that they're watching tonight.
Hello there.
And Taylor and Mac.
Hi.
Hi, guys. And then Charlotte. And then Miss Mia, a.k.a. Scoob.
Scoob.
Adam and Peanut. We can't forget them.
Adam and Peanut.
And then
yeah.
Dimitri, Lucy, and last but not least, Baby Joe.
Oh, Baby Joe, Baby Joe. I like that name. All right, Fartworth, get your stinking self out of here.
All right, Miss Petunia, you can sit right down over there.
Let me get back to my chainsaw.
All right, well, you're chainsawing. I need to see who is actually watching the big monsters.
Oh, that's right. Here we go.
Grown-ups watching us on YouTube.
Do your magic, Janet Decay.
All right, Magic Macabre Mirror. Magic Macabre Mirror. Tell me, who be here? I see Bob Ferguson,
Hey.
Sweet Swirl, Lois, Ellen Bloom,
Naoko,
Jennifer Delaney,
Hey.
Dean Stotzer, Gary Smith, James Muscarello, The Butler did it, Joe German, Kip Jacob,
it's
Neil
music
House,
to my
Kirk
ears.
Harrington,
Oh, yes.
Wiki Bobby, Greg, Sean Moore, Insane Jade,
Oh, yeah.
Sandra, JV, J. Michael Harris, Mo
J.
Faye
Michael
Chen,
Harris.
SpongeBob Hempants, Van Ciantras, Maureen Campbell, Tony Beller,
Tony
Grandpappy, KB, Justin, Scott, Toy Painter 1, KVK Music, Watson Family, it's going fast.
Woo.
Whoa, there's a lot of people here. House Cut, Chris Halick, Greg,
Cut.
John Lincoln, Mark Powers.
Wow.
Wow, oh my gosh, Bobby James, it's still going. There's so
Woo.
many of you here, this is amazing.
Wow.
Thank you.
Makes it, that's all the trick or treating we need, right?
Yeah, oh, and Daryl, we can't forget Daryl.
Daryl.
And his other brother, Daryl.
Of course. Off already? Oh,
It
there we
says reconnection successful.
go. Yeah, you know, Halloween trick or treat, whatever. You know, you got to have some of that going
Some
on.
tricks, I guess.
I guess. The gremlins in the system. Well, tonight's movie is Curse of the Headless Horseman.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in color, but that doesn't mean it's good.
No.
So, but we have that at least. I believe it has a Saxon search. Matter of fact, I know it does, yes.
Yeah, I don't think we've played a color film in a long time.
No.
We've been
a
playing a
film
lot of
in color.
A film in
yeah,
color.
That sounded
We've
weird.
been playing a lot of old black and white films.
Lots of black and white movies,
Yes.
back to back. But
So
now
it's nice to see something a little bit newer.
Yeah, but like I said, even though it's in color, it doesn't make it good. But hey, you're not here for that. You're here for the fun. You're here for hanging out with the Mummy and the Monkey and all your pals in the chat there. So, like I said, bust out the candy corn and the sody pop and let the good times roll.
All right, guys. Well,
Here we
before we play that, we're going to play the podcast promo.
That's right. We met up with our friends from Sober Not Mature, or Mature. If they were in England, that would be like Sober Not Mature. And we met up with them, and we helped. We got together, and they made a little promo that we're going to show now. So thanks so much, you guys, Bill and Mike. Thanks. And then right after that, we're going to roll into part 1 of The Curse of the Headless Horseman, right here on Halloween Eve on the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
What Grim said.
I'm Bill.
And I'm Mike.
We're sober,
not mature.
And we're a weekly podcast featuring recovery stories and unscripted fun.
Wait. You know we're filming this promo for the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you've been hanging around the Chicagoland area too long. I think I got a Big Chuck and Little John t-shirt around here somewhere you can borrow.
So is this better?
Much.
Perfect.
All right. So, if you're a friend of Bill W's or any member of any of the other secret societies, or,
Yeah, they're sober curious, as they call gray area, alcohol free.
And even if you're one of those normal people that can have a couple of pops at night, wake up the next morning and take care of your kids.
And if you want to listen to two friends talk about being better people, trying to make their little corner of the world a better place, and giving a little hope that we all can live better lives.
And cursing.
Lots of cursing.
Lots. A.
You're right, brother.
So please go to sobernotmature.com.
Or you can visit us on Instagram, Facebook, any place that you want to listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, we're there.
We are. And if you want to dress cool like us, go to teespring.com and look for the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Or you can go to sobernotmature.com and visit our merchandise store.
Buy a t-shirt. And as always, we think you'll like what you hear.
We are sober, but not mature.
And cursing. Yeah. Lots of cursing.
Yeah, lots of cursing.
What are you talking about?
The story will be told, but non-believers are doomed.
This lame story he's about to tell me?
This time, someone might escape. Before the curse begins again. Before someone else is taken.
You confusing me.
The way they look at him, do they know?
No!
In just a few minutes, or is it an eternity, Brenda and Mark will decide if they now might marry. If the lawyers tell him that his Uncle Callahan left a sizable estate. 2 long years must pass before he finishes his residency. 2 years of waiting for Brenda. Uncle Callahan is dead. It was called a terrible accident. There was a closed coffin. Only his clothing identified him.
They're so delicious, our favorite dishes. Try them and you will see. Now I like pierogi.
I'm glad everybody's here now, so come on, gather around. I got something to tell you.
What's that?
First, the good part.
The inheritance. Hey, what about it?
Yeah.
What
did
you get,
$1 million?
Hold it down. My Uncle Callahan left me his ranch.
The ranch?
Now the bad part. There's a codicil.
What's the codicil?
It's a condition.
Duh.
The condition is that I've got to make the ranch pay off and show a good profit within 6 months, or it's not going to become mine legally.
What do you want from us?
Come on.
So would you all like to go out and see it tomorrow morning? If you can dig it, why don't we all meet here around 11 o'clock in the morning? We'll split, and we'll all go out and take a look at it together. Then let's go on with the party.
Yeah, let's
Come on.
Oh, wow. Look at the size of that guy.
Too much. He must weigh 350 or something like that.
Oh.
God. You know, I don't know how in the hell we're going to make a go of this place, honey. Look at all this property.
Well, I'm sure we can get some revenue or some business from it just by leaving it the way it is.
My doggies, that's hitting low.
Only Uncle Callahan had a hard enough time making taxes meet on this joint.
But you know how he is. He had a terrible time with businesses and stuff. Well, if we can't think of anything, maybe we should ask the other kids. Maybe they can think of something. They have a
Okay.
few ideas.
After the show, then we'll all get together this evening and talk about it. Maybe somebody will come up with something.
Before Uncle Callahan, before Mark, it's all beginning again.
Please, stop.
Ain't that a blast?
I mean, this is about as interesting as listening to a John Tesh album.
Hi there. My name is Mark. I'm the new proprietor here.
Hello, Mr. Mark. My name's Sandy Ray.
Hi, Sandy. Sandy, this is my fiancée, Brenda.
Swing!
Hey, that was some show you guys put on.
Yeah, we like working here on weekends.
Hey, well, look, just because I'm taking over the place is no sign you have to stop doing your show.
That's not the main thing. We need to keep in shape here.
Well, I can't pay you too much, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah, but I help you get started.
Hey, I'd really appreciate it, Sandy. Hey, why don't you come over and I'll introduce you to the rest of the gang. Groovy. Come on, honey. Hey, hold it down, guys. Say hi to Sandy. He's going to give us a hand around here.
Hi. Looks like we're going to... Come on, let's really see a real live America. Woo! We're going to need some help.
Let's check out this hobo jungle, see if there's anything worthwhile. Huh?
All right.
How many shows do we go down and see if we can all about music together here? We ought to do that here. Let's go, shall we? Okay.
Marlon, the rest of them go on back on.
Okay.
All on down there.
All right. That's a good idea.
Enjoy the sunshine.
Okay.
Relax. Wander about. Soon it will be night. There will be a moon.
What a dumb thing to do.
A special moon.
Hey, girlfriend!
Hi, Lorelai. Hi, sit down. Hi. How are you? Okay.
You know what I tried?
What?
Pristine.
Pristine.
Feminine hygiene spray.
Oh, that's right. How do you like it?
I like it. Lets you feel fresh, and it lasts all day.
You're kidding. It really lasts all day?
Sure. I use it every morning now.
Come on, let's go get something to eat. Okay. Come on.
Pristine spray mist or soft new spray powder. They both last all day.
That was kind of like.
Hi, Beck. Hi,
Hi, Neil.
Where you been?
Oh, up in the mountains. It's really beautiful. There's some nice caves and stuff. Yeah, we went inside, you know, and hiked
Yeah, I
all
was just
around.
poking around inside, and they got this far-out stage and auditorium in there.
Oh, wow. Well, wait until Grace and Ellis Enterprises hear about that. Really?
Grace and Dallas Enterprises would like to introduce for your entertainment tonight, Lee. He's our wandering minstrel. Come on out, Lee. And, Lee, please. Lee.
How'd you happen to write the song, Ray?
Yes, like when you're way out in the prairie, you know, and you're working cattle and horses and all that. That's what the song was about. Would you care to hear it?
Sure.
That they use when inflation sets in.
Ah, dope, you dingbat, will you?
Penny for your thoughts.
The old man up there, the one that's singing.
Who is he?
He's one of Uncle Callahan's old cronies, honey. They've been coming around here for years now.
Why? What for?
Well, they're the last of the old-time cowpokes, honey. They've been meeting in this place for, Lord, I don't know how long now. They collect these old relics, the horseshoes and the wagon wheels and stuff. You might say this place is, well, it's like a part of them.
Kind of their thing.
Was a way to make this place go, I'd go for it. But I just don't know what it is. I just don't know, honey.
If we laugh that hard at them on this stage, why can't we do that? Hey, you got something. Do what? We got power. Why can't we do that for the people? Sure. Why don't we? Go out there with we can do plenty of them. We can live here.
You guys really think we could do it?
Sure.
We can do it. Well, if you're willing to give it a try, I am, man.
No!
Oh, good Lord, you scared me.
It's just Solomon, the night caretaker.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
This is the time of year again. The time when he rides. It's the time of year when Boring. And his silver blade flashes through the moonlight.
Chicks dig me because I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something unusual.
8 men had planned his death, and 8 men were doomed to die in return. Endlessly and aimlessly he searched the entire west, guided only by the haunted moon. It was in this valley that he believed he found the 8, but they were foolish men, playing at the games of death. Still the rider saw in them the spirits of his murderers, and summoned them with the curse of the Tomahawk. 8 foolish men, playing their roles, were condemned to reality, to die in the manner of their pretense. Forevermore, those who play the roles of violence are safe in this valley, only if they leave before the Tamwal moon. Stay and be marked by the rider to serve his unending need for revenge.
And revenge is mine, saith the Lord. Amen, brother. And revenge to you too, brother. Hey, what do you think of the old man's ghost stories, huh? Oh, well, ghost riders. Everything you can think of. Washington, Irving, you name it. Come on, what?
Happened back in the early 20s when someone put a real bullet in their gun.
What happened?
People got killed for it.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Hey, what do you guys think about moving out there? You know,
No, I think it's great.
I think it's great for Market
I'm wishing.
Everybody out there, stay real funky. You are watching The Mummy and the Monkey.
Go. Magic McCoffee. Woo! Magic McCoffee. Tell me. Ooh, be here.
All right, all you monster kids out there, get ready because they're finally here. It's the Mummy and the Monkey limited edition figurine set. Exclusively brought to you by Phoenix Comics and Toys. And don't forget to watch Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout Friday nights at 10 p.m.
Good evening, Mummy and Monkey. What up? This is Count Grand Papula.
Oh, good for you.
How do you like my new disguise? You know, I'll be able to infiltrate the monsters. They'll never know. I want to wish everybody a happy Halloween. It's that time of year again. And I want to introduce you to my new zombie buddy, Ward Cleaver. Get it? We found him out in the woods when Bigfoot and I were out hunting. He's a pretty good guy. Ain't much left of him, but we can use him. I'll be able to infiltrate the zombies better. Always sticking, Count Grand Papula. Well, there's one thing I just remembered.
What's that?
It's happy birthday to our favorite mummy, Janet DeKay. So you have a great birthday, and there's someone else here that's like to wish you that. It's Miss Lady K.
Oh. Happy birthday, Janet McKay.
DeKay. Okay, close enough.
Hey.
It's getting early in the morning. I think I have to go someplace. But happy Halloween, everybody, and I'll be seeing you. And remember, Look into my eye.
I'm Bill.
And I'm Mike.
And we're sober,
not mature.
Go ahead and visit our podcast. Visit our website, sobernotmature.com.
And you're watching The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. Cool.
Woohoo! Hey! Did you miss us? Welcome back.
I was getting her snack.
Oh, look at you. You can't look at you.
I'm trying to juggle the snack and the hat.
We're not even, a third into the show and you're already losing it on me. Oh my gosh, keep it together.
I was trying to balance this hat.
You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Hey, another super chat.
Wolfgang Jacobs, thank you so much. So we had, so Wolfgang Jacobs did the super chat.
Oh.
Wow, J. Michael Harris, thank you so much. Dean Stotzer also gave us a super chat earlier. And Michael and Terry Shook, thank you guys for giving us those super chats. It helps support the channel. And also the like button helps support the channel too.
What was that?
Oh, your chainsaw.
Oh, well, that ain't working no more.
It broke.
Been over. All right. Well, I was going to chainsaw my Barber Papa, but it's your lucky night, Barber Papa.
Maybe he didn't want to be chainsawed.
Who does?
Maybe he broke it. Maybe he had magic powers or something.
Forget about the curse of the Headless Horseman. It's a curse of the Barber Papa tonight.
There you go.
Don't worry, I would never hurt you, Barber Papa.
And we've got the Bargain Barons joining us.
Speaking of Barber stuff, we got the Bargain Barons and the Barber Papa. Look at that.
Yes, some awesome YouTuber friends, the Bargain Barons. They put out some great videos about finding cool antiques and fun collectibles.
Mm-hmm. Check out their YouTube channel, the Bargain Barons. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. I mean, if you could be eating your trick or treat snacks, or you're carving a pumpkin this weekend and watching some Bargain Barons.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like fun to me. They like Halloweeny stuff. I wonder if they found anything Halloweeny lately.
Oh, and people are saying happy birthday. Oh, thank you guys. It's actually tomorrow.
Yes.
So at midnight tonight, it'll be my birthday.
Yes, it's your birthday Eve more than it is Halloween Eve, but
I'm pretty, I'm pretty.
You are pretty.
I'm pretty old.
Oh, I thought you were bragging again.
Not bad for almost 3,900.
Yeah, so. Not bad for an old dust bunny.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Let's go. It's that time of the show where it's where you've all been waiting for, which you all sit around and wait for, especially now. It's time for Snack Toy, the Mummy the Monkey Snack Toys, new yummy snacks,
old movie facts.
And what's the new snack for tonight?
The snack for tonight is Clancy's Kettle Chips. They are from the Aldi.
Janet McKay. Oh, we got more super chats.
Jonathan Henry and Leo, thank you guys so much. Jonathan Henry says, just buying my ticket. And Leo says, looking forward to Akron Comic-Con.
That's sweet.
We'll be there next week, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Absolutely.
So do you want to try some kettle chips?
Oh, wow.
These
kettle
are
chips.
good.
I like they're extra crunchy. I like these, yeah.
Ooh, they're super crunchy.
Mmm.
Wow, those are tasty.
Nice oily, greasy taste, which is good.
Oh, yeah.
This time of night. So,
okay. Well, here, take a few more.
They make me nice and regular. They're not as good as Olean. Remember those Olean potato chips?
Oh, those made people really poopy.
Like really quick. Yeah, it almost put X-Lax out of business.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have some snack toys for tonight's movie, The Curse of the Headless Horseman.
I do. So The Curse of the Headless Horseman is from 1972, and pretty much it's like a bunch of hippie people making a movie. It's a really cheesy, bad movie. I honestly couldn't find a lot of information about it. Watson family, thank you so much. He says, Scoob got her prize in the mail today.
Scoob!
Happy Halloween, Miss Scoob.
Yes, happy Halloween.
So, here's what I did find about the movie.
Not much, but what'd you find? It was scanty.
Isabel Cullen DeFresney, who's also known as Ultraviolet.
And not Ultraman.
Ultraviolet. She plays the Countess. She was a colleague of Andy Warhol.
Oh.
She was an artist and author and worked with Salvador Dali. She was his muse and pupil.
Hello, Dali.
She hung out and worked with Andy Warhol. She worked with Salvador Dali.
See.
Super artsy AF.
See, you know what? There's a good Halloween mashup costume. If not for this weekend, you might have time to pull it off. It wouldn't be a really hard one to scrounge up together last minute. You could be Salvador Dali Parton.
Oh, that would be a great costume.
Yeah, think about that. You know, and that's too bad that, I'm sure, I wonder if Salvador Dali was a little bit like, he lived long enough, I think, to be salty that, Dolly Parton opened Dollywood. It's spelled different, of course, but Dali could have opened up his own amusement park, a surreal amusement
So anyway, I don't know how she ended up in this crappy movie, but, there's a cool, person in this movie. So John Kirtland, he directed this film. And he made like a handful of movies. He was a part of a handful of movies in the 70s. I couldn't find much else about him. But a cool fact I did find is he was the cameraman for the movie Dolomite that was made in 1975.
Dolomite?
Starring Rudy Ray Moore. We love Dolomite.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
That's a great movie.
I know that movie. That's the only movie I know by heart. I can, line for line, I could go through that movie, and that's all too well.
Yeah.
I can recite every line, and even without watching the movie, I know the whole movie. It's sad but true fact about Grim Gordy. There you go.
And this movie did have a limited theatrical release. It was paired with Carnival of Blood. But yeah, I really
sounds pleasant.
Couldn't find a lot on it. Doesn't get a lot of good reviews. And that's a perfect movie for us to show.
I mean, why would you name your carnival that? No one's going to go to a Carnival of Blood. I mean, that's just, you're setting yourself up for failure, right?
Yeah, well, it could be a haunted house or something.
I don't know. Now you're reading into it.
Let's read some of the comments.
Yes.
Dolomite, great car, says Anonymous.
Dolomite.
Oh, Naoko loves Dolomite.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So
and that's why we love Naoko, because Naoko seems to know all this. Oh, and Naoko, thank you so much for that woman pumpkin spice video. I'll just say it that way.
Yeah, there was a pumpkin spice cartoon she shared in her group that made us laugh a lot.
It was the funniest thing we've seen in a long time.
It was really funny.
I wish we could play it on this show.
We can't.
It's really great. So, but I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
Very cool.
Even our show doesn't crack me up that much, and I'm just kidding.
Aww.
No, I love our show. Don't worry about it. I like it. I love all the. So now you said we're going to besides the giveaway we have going on tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have. I'll put the address up again.
Yeah, we do have a prize giveaway, guys. I'm starting to write names down when the movie's playing. Just send us an email, themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com, and in the subject line, have it say Halloween. This hat keeps moving around.
Yeah, just don't. Yeah.
It's driving me crazy.
No bother.
But yeah, and in the subject line, have it say Halloween, and we're going to give away a little Halloween prize pack to one lucky winner at the end of the show.
And then later on,
a signed picture and little trinkets and things.
And then after our Hairy Scary Hangout, when we move up to the Halloween Hairy Scary Hangover, we're going to open up some fan mail and some gifts and stuff that came in the mail, right?
Yes, so I forgot to mention that. Thank you, Grim.
We're going to tease that, so,
Yeah, so we have a stack of mail that we're going to open, some fan mail, some fun things, and we're going to open those during the Hairy Scary Hangover. It'll be the big, viewer
After
mail.
Show,
that way we have time to look over everything and read notes and letters.
Yeah, less rushed. We can just get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to stick around after the hangout for the hangover, please do.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure everyone's starting to wrap their Christmas presents now and everything. So it's a good...
No, there's still a few more days left. And we have a big Halloween show airing on Halloween night at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Do we have the promo for that here? Oh.
I forgot to give you that. But it is on our YouTube channel, the promo for it, the teaser for it.
Yeah, Monday night, premiering Monday night. We won't be live on it, but it will premiere stream live. Or premiere stream live.
It will premiere at 8
YouTube.
p.m. It will have a chat.
Eastern time, yes.
It will have a chat so you guys can still hang.
Yep.
And we're going to be playing
man.
Some great classic television episodes from The Veil and Lights Out.
And a rare thing called The Witching, a rare
Witchcraft.
pilot episode from the late 50s.
That never took off. I guess they only did one episode.
61, right?
61, I believe. Yeah. So we're going to play some classic,
oh my gosh,
spooky TV shows.
And all kinds of other weird stuff that we put together. Footage from the zombie walk we went to, and you'll love it. It's
going to be fun.
It's our Mummy and the Monkey Pumpkin Spice Halloween Special 6.
Our 6th one.
That's right, our 6th Halloween Special. So.
All right, well, let's get into part 2 of Curse of the Headless Horseman, and don't lose your heads out there.
That's right, and we'll be back, Jack.
Well, honey, I hope we're not all just wishing.
Oh, no. There's a lot here to work with, honey. We can do a lot with this place.
I hope so. Let's go make sure all the gang is bedded down, okay?
Ooh, he likes girls. How innocently he chooses the silence of the moonlight.
What is it? Look out! Watch! Look out!
You dick!
Are you crazy?
This is blood. Blood.
No. No. I can live with the snorers. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, ketchup without shaving, huh?
No, the ketchup got out of hand at dinner.
Oh, wow. Man eating tomatoes. Yeah, you gotta watch him.
Which one of you guys is the funny one?
What?
Look at this. Tell me what that is.
Oh, a tie-dye.
Look at it.
Wow.
Somebody threw some blood at me, and I want to know who did it.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, Ronnie, what are you getting at? No, man. There was some guy outside running around on a horse. He almost ran me over, and he threw this all over me.
A horse, of course. Oh, wow.
You guys don't believe me, do you?
No.
Where's Mark? I want to talk.
Forget Mark, he's in love.
You gotta watch this playing Mexican cigarettes.
There's probably some nut from around here overplaying a bad joke. Now come on, let's get some sleep. It's gonna be a bright, beautiful day tomorrow.
You bet your blinking belt buckle, Barney.
Hey, Yo-Yo.
Yeah. What'd you do to it?
Big joke. Dummy clown. I tried to wash it out with water, but
Kid, it looks like blood stains.
I don't know what it is. Some joker last night thought he'd do a shtick on the old man's story.
Oh, the Tamal moon.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try and do something with it. Maybe pre-soak?
Gee, thanks.
Okay.
Hey, Red, anyway.
Come on. Okay,
Let's go with the Wild West bit, huh? Okay, let me get a shirt. All right.
Tell me what were their names? Tell me what were their names? Did you have a friend on the Ruben James? Tell me what were their names? Tell me what were.
Why don't you guys draw a contest? No sweat. On 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Someday you might be good.
Mm-hmm. Thanks a lot.
But remember, don't ever point a gun towards your stomach or towards a man. Point it to your right or the left.
What about the blanks? Can they hurt somebody?
They can put somebody's eyes out the water. You can't. You give you powder burns with the black powder.
Wait a minute. You think you're pretty quick, don't you, Sandy?
That's right.
I think I can beat you.
Come on.
Okay. Give me your gun, Tom. Somebody count.
All right, y'all set? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my ovaries.
Oh, look at that. Natural born ham.
Just a flesh wound.
Wait a minute.
He's not kidding.
Something's wrong.
Randy!
He's really bleeding.
I said, get on the floor, find the phone, call the police, the shooting is on.
sure. One shirt dirty, and now another one all ripped up.
Look, just remember this. It's all right to rip up your arm, but don't mess up your clothes, man. Hey, look, when you have time, you better get a sling for that arm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just for a couple of days until I have time to check it again.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I just thought about something. I've got to make a report on this.
You can't do that.
Look, it's the law. You've got to make a report on any gunshot wound, no matter how you get it.
Mark, the kids, everybody, they put their hearts into this thing for you. They're raring to go. I mean, it's a place to live.
Well, what does that have to do about filing a report?
Plenty. What if the papers get the story?
Well, that's what everybody's been complaining about around here. They want more publicity.
That kind of publicity we can do without.
Why?
What do you mean, why? A real bullet gets put in one of the guns and is fired? Would you bring your wife and kids to a place that let that happen?
Yes. You got a point there.
You can't file the report.
But it's the law. I've got to file a report about any gunshot wounds.
Okay, it wasn't a gunshot.
Excuse me? What was it, a low-flying jet or something?
Look, Sandy told us you should always aim to miss. The wad from the blank fired out of the cartridge. That's what it was. That's what I got.
Is that right?
You can't file the report. You can't do it.
Well, if everybody plays it cool and goes along with it, yeah. Yeah, okay, it was an accident.
That's a lie! That is a...
I don't know, man. That old man, that spooky story last night, and that nut running around.
How is he? I don't know. He looks all right. He's sitting up.
Oh, well, after that story last night, and then Randy actually believing in it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It's not get everybody all shook up over some silly superstition. Who loaded the gun?
Let's ask Mark.
Hey, he's coming now.
It's gonna be all right. It was just a slight accident.
Accident?
Well, how did a real bullet get in the gun anyway?
I don't know, man. It was in the storeroom with the rest of them.
Hey, I saw the old man hanging around there. Solomon? Yeah.
Bob, let's go have a talk with Solomon. Yeah, let's go do that little thing.
You!
That's a little more Wild West than I bargained for.
No kidding.
Hey, Solomon.
Yeah?
I want to talk to you.
What about?
Someone put a live shell in one of the guns. You wouldn't know anything about that now, would you?
Hell no.
Well, it's just like it was in that story here. Come on, you old creep. Somebody could have been killed, and it could have been my brother or me.
What do you say we cut the chit-chat? A-hole!
Today was the first day. The Tamal moon.
Don't start that superstition stuff again.
Tomorrow. And tomorrow is the second day.
Come on, this whole guy's nuts.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead and play your games and prance and strut for your tourist.
Let me put it this way. I have an extensive collection of name tags and hairnets.
The curious no longer come to see Solomon's land. Solomon, who is part of everything, remembers. But the curious have forgotten.
Oh, is that a fact?
Hey, everybody! There's tourists! Rich tourists! Wow! Hey, everybody!
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Come on in.
Good evening.
Our recreational facilities are at your disposal, madam. Please pleasure yourselves accordingly.
What a lovely, lovely place you have. It seems so relaxing and so... It's just so beautiful. It looks like paradise, doesn't it?
Yes, it's very nice here. You're too kind. Would you care to tour our facility?
Yes, I would love to see every inches of it.
Come, please.
What a dump.
What a sweet, adorable place. It's very magical. Have you any lucky animals?
Not to my knowledge. However, it is said that those who pass through these portals return with greater fortune.
May I look around?
Please do.
We used to swing with her.
Yes, can you tell me about Will Rogers?
He was a country philosopher. Came from Oklahoma. Was a spokesman. Political satire.
Wow.
This is a sauna house.
Well, the Klondike pioneers would have been very happy if it were.
How may I help you?
I love your property and I would like to buy it.
Well, I really haven't thought about selling it.
Well, just name the price. Any price.
Well, it's not exactly a question of money. You see, my uncle left this place to me in his will, on the stipulation that I prove to the executors of the estate that I can make it a paying proposition within 6 months.
You mean you don't own it?
No.
Well, not exactly.
Shut up!
What is that?
That's Solomon. He's our night caretaker. He's all right.
Oh, darling, I think we should go. It's late.
Come back and see us, Baron.
There's something screwy around here.
Yes, sir. That was the worst accident I ever seen.
All right, all you monster kids out there, get ready because they're finally here. It's the Mummy and the Monkey limited edition figurine set. Exclusively brought to you by Phoenix Comics and Toys. They're fun, they're freaky, so best you don't delay. to get your paws, claws, or hooks in a set today. Find them on Facebook and on eBay. And don't forget to watch the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, Friday nights at 10 p.m.
Meet Stasha, your everyday, ordinary, all-American girl. Like most young folk, her school studies are of the utmost importance. And like most young folk, things are, well, changing. New aromas. New experiences. New pains. What does this all mean? Let's continue. Here's Stasha taking that all-important phone call from her best friend Shirley. They usually prattle on for hours about boys, clothes, or the latest nifty record. She becomes cross with Shirley for no apparent reason and abruptly hangs up on her, followed by irritability and stomping of her feet. Perhaps if we took a closer look inside of her, we may begin to understand what precisely is going on. Ah, could it be a migraine, an ant highway, and 2 walnuts lodged in her pelvis? Or is it something else? Uh-oh. Here come those raging hormones again, hot and cold flashes, dry, itchy skin. Yes, Stasha, you're becoming something else now. Along with the other changes, you'll notice hair growing in new and strange places. Did I mention she was bitten by a werewolf yesterday, and there's a full moon out tonight? Yes, Stasha, your transformation is complete. You are now a full-fledged werewolf, with a new lust for human flesh and blood. No, no, please, no, heal, girl, heal, no!
Woo! Hey, Groovy Ghoulies! Hey, sorry about the delay there. Hopefully you guys liked the Stasha skit. Grim is taking care of some things right now, and I'm going to read the comments. Hopefully you guys are still having fun, enjoying the show. Bargain Barons, this gives everyone time to give a thumbs up. Yes, thank you, Bargain Barons. There's still, let's see, 124 of you guys watching. This is great. Yeah, we're back, Grim.
Well, let me Grim up.
Okay.
I just had to go take
care of something.
Take care of business.
He had to do some monkey business there.
That's the professional term for it. All
Oh,
right.
thank you, Chris.
All done.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jennifer.
You don't smell anything, do you?
No, I hopefully used enough air freshener.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Mo Fei Chen said you have monkey butt.
I was born with it. What do you mean I have it? I was born with it, baby. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's show, or movie, I should say. The Curse of the Headless Horseman.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anybody around headless yet. I've seen a lot of talentless people, but not the headless people.
Yeah.
In this movie.
A lot of hippies and stuff.
A lot of dirty hippies, but you know. I guess
Out in the middle of
dirty,
nowhere.
not hippie. Those are like the beginning. You know, the hippies are like the early stages of the hipsters.
Mm.
You know, they're
Okay.
proto hipsters, right? All right.
I think so.
What we got going on here?
Okay, so we still have the prize giveaway going on.
Okay.
If you guys are interested, we're going to do a prize giveaway at the end of the show. One lucky winner will get a little Halloween prize pack, like a signed photo, some stickers, some little Halloween-y stuff like that. And I'm already putting in a lot of names in the mummy bucket there. So I'll write down all the names, and at the end of the show, we will pull one lucky winner's name.
That's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Here, let me put the email address up one more time.
Yeah, very cool.
Because, yeah, we're already halfway through this sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe it, yeah. Halloween just full of tricks and treats tonight, isn't it?
It is.
All right.
Oh,
Any more super chats I can...
Not right now.
All right, I'll put my Barbara Papa up. What else is going on in
They're
the
saying
chat?
the main dude is preppy. Ellen said the main dude's preppy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let's interact with the crowd.
And Dane says Ellen already won. Ellen's here for the win, says Daryl.
You never know. Don't give up hope, you know?
Right.
I mean, you might want to stop playing the lottery. You're never going to win that. But you got better odds here, so think of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's not $1 billion, but, you know, it's the next best thing, if you ask me.
Pumpkin spice eggnog, says James. Ooh, are you drinking pumpkin spice eggnog?
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't sound too bad.
You know, that'd probably be pretty good, but I'm not a big eggnog person. All right, so what do we have next, Grim?
We have next.
Don't we have the What Do You Do segment?
That's coming up. Well, hold on. Let me see what I have on thing here.
We should probably play that one because...
Well, I forgot to do with this. Let's play this interview really quick.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Way taller than you.
You are very tall, and I'm wearing tall boots. Hey, Groovy Ghoulies, Janet Takei here, hanging out with Bob Ritchie, creator of This Is Elvis's Birthday 92 and Punk Rock Extraordinaire.
Thanks. Thanks. It's nice to be here.
So how... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, back in Cleveland, where it all happens.
Yeah, well, welcome back to Cleveland.
Thank you.
You've been out west for a while, and now you're back visiting.
Yeah.
And Halloween is around the corner. Our favorite time of year. I think it's probably yours too, right?
Always. The only holiday we're celebrating, really. The one that doesn't mean anything. It's just fun.
A lot of fun. So do you have a favorite Halloween memory that you want to share?
My costume was the best memory I have when I was Mayor McCheese. I had a giant cheeseburger on my head, so I couldn't see anything the whole night. Like 20 of us just went out and did stuff, and I couldn't see any of it because it was fun. Well, no, I couldn't see any of it because I had a cheeseburger on my head, but it was fun to do.
So it was fun to walk around with a cheeseburger on your head?
It was fun to be led around by my hand, and I was told that it was really fun. From what everyone else around me said, it was a really good time. So.
Were there awesome pictures of you being...
Pictures. There is pictures of it. I could dig those out.
Awesome. Well, now, did anyone else there dress up like the other characters, like Grimace?
No other McDonald's characters. Everybody was on their own for whatever they came up with. So, yeah, and I don't know why. Mayor McCheese, it just seemed like a good idea. Pretty much like everything we do is like, that's a good idea. And then we do it, and it's like way too much work and really expensive and really dumb. But much like the show that you guys hosted, you know, it seemed like a good idea at first.
In theory.
In theory, it sounded great. And then it happened. It was like, oh, Lord.
Right. Well, thank you for sharing your Halloween memory.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Ooh, took me a second to find that button. Story of my life. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn this off. All right, hey. So, yeah, that was that. Our buddy Bob Ritchie met up with us at the zombie walk that we went to recently.
Yeah.
And we interviewed him, and he hung out with him for a little bit that day. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it was nice to see Bob, and he was back in town for a little while.
Mm-hmm. And there'll be more coming up with him, you know, in the future. Sorry about that.
Woo.
Fill in the blank. When I pause, please, then you can talk, you know? I usually talk when I'm talking. But when I stop talking, you just stop talking. It's kind of weird.
I don't know.
All right, let's see. You want to do, what did you say?
The What Do You Do segment.
What do you do?
Or do we want to do that after
this
Fart
is only,
3?
Yeah, Fart 3.
Okay, so let's continue on with Fart 3 of
Sure.
Curse of the Headless Horseman. And then we will play the What Do You Do part of the show.
Yeah, more Halloween hijinks coming up here on the Mummy the Monkey's
Hairy Scary Hangout.
Fart 3 for you and me.
good. She was smashed up bad. Now, something really scared her. She was running around like she was crazy, and she had blood smeared all over her face. And then she just ran right in front of the truck. I couldn't stop her.
Blood all over. Same thing happened to Randy.
Looks like murder.
Damn right.
I still think that old man is up to something.
Do not go in there. Woo!
All right, now, is everybody here?
Where's John? He's all right. He's with Lydia. They'll be here in a minute.
Okay, now listen up, gang. I've got to go downtown and file a report on this. I want you all to stay here and stay close together. Don't go out wandering around outside anywhere. You got it? I'll be back as soon as I can.
Mark, let me go with you.
No, honey, you stay here, please.
Watch everyone, Mark. Everyone. You must watch everyone.
Why?
For it is beginning again.
What?
Mark doesn't want us to wander away from the place.
Mark's not here. Come on.
No.
Come on, I got something to show you. Come on.
Oh, come on, Charlie Brown.
Jack! What's wrong with you?
Try as he did to save her life, he could only fail. She spoke of strange things, of visions and horrors she had seen, but they thought them only nightmares. Now she sleeps forever.
It's me, it's Ernest C.
him, Sandy? Hmm? Watch him swing and play on the tree. Shooting each other with their toy pistols. Bleeding toy blood. While the moon stays up, they keep running around, having fun. Pretty soon, there won't even be nobody left. Won't even be nobody to say, bang, bang, you're dead.
Boy, sure isn't any game anymore.
Look at the old geezer just sitting up there glaring at us.
Wah-wah-wee-wah!
It's a super generation gap. Yeah, but, you know, Tom and Bob watched him all night, and he never left his shack.
Oh, yeah, well, what does that mean? He could have had one of his old friends do it for him. Maybe the Indian with the whip, maybe.
Could have been any of those old-timers, man. For all we know, they may all be in on this. Well, you really know how to ease the tension around here, don't you?
Hey, somebody has to take an inventory or something.
Oh, come on.
Hey, some of the kids already left. Besides, who do we have to shoot this thing? Hey, where's John?
Well, how the hell should I know?
Listen, that was his check.
Oh, I didn't even think.
The last time I saw him, he was up walking around the hills looking like a lost dog. Kind of blames himself. He was the one that gave her the acid.
Yeah, I know.
So, we'll forget about the rehearsal tonight, and we'll take up positions around here and keep an eye out for whoever or whatever that thing is out there. Okay?
Yeah, you're right.
All right, we've all agreed then. We're going to stay out here all night until we catch his character. One man's been shot. An accident maybe, I don't know. But he did cause a girl to die, and we're going to get him. Sandy, you stay up there. Blackie, you get in the wagon. Mule, you get in the Indian hut. Got it. And please, try to stay awake. Bob, you come with me.
You better give up them cigarettes, buddy, or the groundhogs will be bringing you your mail. Know what I mean?
You guys all set?
We're ready.
Okay, you go up there by the saloon. You get up there on the hill. Joe, you go around there by the fence, and you go with him. Make sure he doesn't go to sleep. Come on, me, Bob.
That game here under the Tamal moon.
What are you talking about?
Now get down off that horse.
Right there. And would you look at this? Look at what we got here, kiddies. You like the brace? Don't move. Just kind of stay still. Come on.
Get it off. Good old Johnny, huh? Artie, go call the police. Tom, see if you can find a place where we can keep him. And Bob, see if you can tell the girls about it, huh? We got the headless horseman.
That was it, man. Oh, yeah. You get that thing out of my face. What's the matter with you? Ow!
No, man, it was you that made my baby trip out on that ass. Sure was, huh? I'll cut your throat.
Don't you slap me no more. You clear on that?
I am going to kick your ass.
That's it, man. It's game over, man. It's game over.
Ouch. Ouch.
Aw, crap.
Bring him up. Drag him back down.
It was terrible. It was just terrible. I'll never get over it as long as I live.
Hello, stay tuned for more from the Mummy and the Monkey. Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Pigger, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, artworks, air fresheners, pill. I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
Ooh, I guess we're coming back. Hey, and there we are.
There we are.
Ooh, and there you are. Look at you, still watching this. What's wrong with you? Anyway, welcome back to the Mummy and the Monkey's
Hairy Scary Hangout. The Halloween pre-show.
That's right. Get ready.
Episode 181.
Getting ready. Everyone's getting ready for their big weekend. All the parties going on, right?
Yeah, everyone's having fun, going to haunted houses, watching movies.
Carving pumpkins, getting ready for the big Monday night trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
And the festivities that one may have that night. And let me see.
And we hope you guys are having fun out there, and we hope you're going to have a fun and safe Halloween.
Yeah, and if you're sleeping, we hope that you had a nice, peaceful drift off into La La Land. And we're happy to have at least done that for you, because we got to be good for something, right?
Yeah, the movie might put you to sleep.
One way or the other, we're good for something here on the Hairy Scary Hangout. Well,
yeah.
Things are moving right along with the Headless Horseman and his curse. I mean, really, nothing's happened. I mean, just a bunch of people running around. Looks like a bad acting troupe, right? Stuck somewhere in like a little fake Western town.
Yeah, it's like they like. It looks like an old movie set that they just sort of took over to try to make their bad movie.
Look, it's not our job to figure out what's going on. It's our job to, entertain between the parts where people can't figure out what's going on.
But the sound effects make it fun.
Thank you.
Some of those sound effects are fun in the movie.
Hey, they keep me awake.
Yeah.
All right, anything going on in the chat we can talk about before we get to our next bit?
Let's see. Oh, John, thank you. He says my costume's awesome. Thank you, John. Looks like a tourist trap to me.
It do.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. The movie Tourist Trap is really good, though. That's a really good movie.
That's a movie you'll never see on the show.
That's a movie I can't play on this show. Yeah.
That we can't play.
That we can't play. No.
Okay.
All right.
So, what we can play is our beloved "What Do You Do" segment. That's where you, the viewer, send in photographs, images to us, the entertainers, to show what you do, showcase what you do when you watch our show, or something loosely like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go with the beloved intro theme song to our beloved segment, What Do You Do? What do you do? Take it away.
All right.
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your Hairy Scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
Okay, here's the first image from our entries for the What Do You Do? It's from...
That is, so Gabriel and Adeline sent us some pictures. Their dad, Jason, sent them. So there is Miss Adeline with her Headless Horseman plush.
Oh, look at that. Just coincidentally had that laying around. Did you, Adeline? That's cool.
Very, very cool.
Perfect for tonight's show.
So we hope that you have a very happy Halloween.
And then the next one is...
there's Gabriel and Adeline together. Those are the prizes that we sent them last week. They were or a couple weeks ago. They were the prize winners
of our kiddo, our monster kid prize giveaway. And there they go with their goodies in hand.
Yeah.
It's like a Mummy and Monkey button, some little costumey makeup stuff, a flyer, which of course you have to have with the Mummy and the Monkeys, and coloring books. Lots of fun here.
Thank you, Jason, for sending those in. We're glad that you and your family are doing good, and hope you have a fun Halloween this weekend.
That's right. And if you want to send anything to us, to What Do You Do, you can send it to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com, along with the entries for tonight's prize giveaway, which is the last time we're going to show the email. So if you want to enter in tonight's prize giveaway, please enter now, and in the subject line write Halloween.
Yes, and I will write all your names down and put them in the mummy bucket, and we will pick a lucky winner at the end of the show. And we're going to send like a little Halloween prize pack, some little goodies to one lucky winner. But you guys are all winners in our books because you're having fun here watching the show with us. So pat yourselves on the back. You're all winners.
That's right. Just don't break your arm doing it. Right.
Yeah. Just don't hurt yourself doing it.
Whew. All right. Okay. So I'm going to turn that off, and we could talk about, I think that's going to be it for right now. Let's just get on with the show here. What time we got? Oh, we're rolling around pretty good there.
That's
rolling
okay.
Right along.
Yeah.
All right. So, y'all ready for a fart 4 to end this sucker of the curse of the Headless Horseman?
The final part, or as we say here, the final fart of the movie.
The final fart down, right?
Yeah, the final fart down.
Yeah. All right, here we go. The final fart down of the curse of the Headless Horseman. All right, here on
the Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout,
pre-Halloween edition.
Yeah, you're going to be all right, man. No concussion. Just take a couple aspirin and get some sleep tonight.
Something better do some good.
Hey, how'd you all get into that scuffle out there?
I was holding a gun on him, man. I got too close. Grabbed it, forgot it. Pow!
Well, man, on the floor.
On the floor! You better stay there, because I owe you one, baby. All right.
Lord, what are you doing? What is happening now?
We found him, our Headless Horseman.
John?
What the devil? And it wasn't me, it was that crazy old caretaker dude.
He got my chick ripped off on acid. He's going around killing all these people. He's running around in the hills at night spooking people with his head off, man. And you know why? Because it's gold here. Gold? Here? It's so full of it. It's gold, I'm telling you, I found it.
John, he tells that all the time, man. It's been attracting a lot of tourists around here.
Mark, I saw it. I found it.
There were some locations of some pretty rich gold ore deposits in this area.
That's because they used to salt this property and sell it to the people from back east that didn't know any better.
Mark, I'm sharper than that. I'm telling you, it's real gold, man.
I don't understand any of you. People have been hurt. People have been killed. And the police are on their way. And you're talking about gold.
Well, what the hell is supposed to do, you moron?
Gold. Oh, Mark, wouldn't it be great if we could find gold?
And diamonds and emeralds and pearls.
Oh, and then if we're rich, well, then the lawyers will be happy.
No such luck, honey.
Well, why not? If we find gold, then that proves the place is a success.
Yeah, you'd think so, but I'm afraid the attorneys interpret it just a little bit different. It states in my uncle's will that this place must make a profit as a tourist attraction. There's nothing in it about mineral rights. Hey, how would you like to go to town with me tomorrow?
Where to, Doc?
Courthouse.
About John?
No, see about a license I need. Now, honey, I know this sounds morbid to you, but now that John's been arrested and we finally see an end to all this place is going to be front headlines. It's going to draw a whole flock of tourists. You know, the kind that want to see where the body was laid at and how the guy was killed, you know.
I know, how awful.
I know it's awful, but it's true. And that would mean that we've made it, honey. And then we can finally get that marriage license.
Do you mean it?
Now, would I kid a nice kid like you?
Yeah.
You ready? Here they come! It's the first time the best man ever had to stand outside a church for a wedding.
Thank you, Reverend. Thank you.
Sure glad Mark and Brenda got back.
Yeah, wait for a couple hours, man. When this place starts filling up with tourists, watch him flip.
We ought to tell them about that kooky old French lady that came back.
The one that wanted us to do a show reenacting the murders up there?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, the varieties of paradise of the macabre. Oh, we
On second thought, maybe we ought not to tell them.
Hey, where are them old married couple anyway?
Well, Brenda's out back somewhere, and Mark's off talking to Randy.
They want me to testify.
Well, you had to expect that.
Yeah, I know, but I can't testify against a buddy. I mean, John's a really weird dude and all that, but I've never known him to deliberately hurt anyone.
I know, Randy, but they caught him in that horseman outfit.
I did, but he says he found the horse wandering around in the hills. And you gotta believe that, because, well, where else would John get a horse?
John's got all sorts of connections, man. You know that. What about when he thought he found the gold here? He tried to buy the place from me.
Oh, yeah? Well, anyways, I just gotta say I recognize the horse, but I can't say it was John.
And you can't say that it wasn't.
Look, Doc, what am I gonna do? I don't want to be the one to hang him.
Of course you don't, man, but there's only one thing you can do. You've got to answer all of their questions. You've got to.
The thing that bothers me, the first night we saw the horse when Randy saw it, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, John was bedded down with us that night, so it couldn't be him.
That's right. And remember what John said about there being gold here?
Yes.
Well, just suppose there really was gold on this property. And that would give someone a very good reason to do almost anything to get his hands on it, wouldn't it?
Like publicity. Like Mark was saying the other day about all the curiosity seekers and the morbid types that be pouring into this place on weekends.
And they have. You know, something's very wrong here.
Yeah. You know, when all the others were found, they had blood spattered on them. But when John was caught, there was no blood with him.
Now, hang on. Let's figure all the angles first. Then we'll check with Mark, all right?
Yeah. Come on, Tom.
So far, this is not blowing my skirt up, gentlemen.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Sandy.
I just wanted to check with you. I'm going up in the canyon to check for rattlesnakes.
You what?
Okay, good. Okay.
Hey, let me take a look at that six-shooter, man.
No, it's loaded for snakes, Mark.
Loaded?
That. Okay. Hey, Mark, we want to talk to you.
Yeah.
The night Lydia was killed, you took off and left us in that old saloon. Where did you go?
It's none of your business.
Well, I told you I went with the authorities into town.
I called to talk to you. You were never there.
Well, I didn't exactly go all the way into town with
And
him.
what about the night Randy saw the horseman? He was looking all over for you to tell you about it. You never did explain where you were at that time.
Sounds like you all are saying that...
We just want to know, man.
What about this business about the gold? You told us you grew up here. If there were any gold around here, you'd probably know about it.
Gold here? Hey, who ever heard of gold in Southern California?
The United States Assay Office. 85% of the gold deposits discovered here are still under the ground.
The night Lydia was run over, there was a lot of excitement around here. People yelling, running around, looking for you, Mark. Thinking she might still be alive, thinking you might be able to help. It was at least 15 minutes before you showed up. Now, where were you?
Now, I told you...
No, you didn't.
Now, wait a minute. It sounds like you're trying to accuse me.
Should we?
No! Now, just cut it out, man, before I do get mad. You know, I don't have to put up with any of you bums around here.
Oh, is that what we are?
Yes. Well, just stay out of my way, okay?
Are we in your way, Mark? How are we in your way?
Stop it.
Stop what? Just cut it out and get out of here!
Mark, all these people have been splattered with real blood. Now, who but a doctor would have access to so much blood?
Now, give us some answers, Mark.
You calling me a liar?
Okay, yeah, there is gold around here. There's a lot of gold around here. I found it when I was a kid. And I've been waiting a long time for that old man to die. Watching all those old cronies hanging around here. You know, some of them used to be prospectors. I was always waiting, worrying whether they would find my gold before the old man kicked off.
Oh, Mark, 3 people are dead. Why?
I can't help it. I'm a greedy slob. It's my hobby.
I went through hell waiting for that old man to die.
By killing people?
I didn't mean to kill them. They were all just accidents, man. It happened that way.
They were killed, Mark. They were killed.
It wasn't supposed to happen that way. They were just accidents.
I'm going for the police.
No, stop! Hey! I said stop!
You're dead meat, Pilgrim.
Ouch.
I gotta get another gun. You killed my brother. I'm getting mine with no blank.
Well, you're just in time for what might be a very unhappy ending.
Free man for himself!
What happened? Another accident. It's Mark. Mark? Don't go out.
It's good, I love it. It's hot pursuit, dog. me, Mark. We're your friends. I'm your friend. Mark, put down the gun. Uh-oh. Hey!
He killed me.
Oh, my mistake.
And we helped.
It may now begin again. Mark will ride with the horsemen, and the curse will begin again. When next the Tamao moon rises, they will speak of this as a ghost town that is offered for sale. The curious will come to see where it all happened, and there is a buyer anxious to greet the paying customers.
Oh, really?
He will walk in the moonlight.
Well, isn't that special?
It will begin again. 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 It will begin again.
Ah, shut the hell up.
Hello. You don't know me, and you probably shouldn't want to. But I'm Igor on Chiller Thriller Theater on Access 7, seen by dozens, perhaps even hundreds of people across the province of Saskatchewan. When I'm not watching Chiller Thriller Theater, I'm watching The Mummy and the Monkey, the best program ever made or ever will be made in the history of the universe.
Alrighty, Dolomite. That's it. Put a fork in it. It's done. And that is the Curse of the Headless Horseman.
Yeah, so we got through this weird B movie.
Yes. What do you think the curse really was? Was the curse that it was just not a good movie, or
They didn't have a script?
there was barely any Headless Horsemen in it?
I don't know. It's just a weird, obscure 70s movie.
Well, if you were one of the smarter people in our audience and knew this movie was being shown, you had a hammer ready, and between our segments, you were smashing your big toe in. Because that's a lot more enjoyable than watching this movie.
No,
right?
no, we hope they really didn't do that.
Of course, we really don't hope they did. It's all right.
I know you're joking.
So, let's move on. Yeah, so Halloween is in full swing.
Yeah, and we have a Halloween show premiering Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We won't be live in front of the camera, but it will be a premiere, so it will have a chat, so you guys can still hang out and chat and enjoy and watch the show. We're going to be playing some episodes from TV's golden age.
Yes.
Some scary episodes about ghosts and monsters.
It's television. It's some TV shows that are like the Veil and those. If it's
Lights
not the
Out.
Veil, yeah, Lights Out.
And then there's
Witchcraft.
one called Witchcraft from 1961.
Oh my gosh,
that
so much good stuff.
I think it was a pilot show. I don't remember it ever being a
There were-
series, and
but-
I didn't find anything
So
on
will
it.
there be a Veil on there? An episode of the Veil?
Yeah, 2
Oh.
episodes actually.
Hosted by Boris Karloff.
Boris
Woo!
Karloff.
You're gonna love that. If you've never seen the TV show The Veil, you're gonna love it.
It's a wonderful show. When I discovered it, I binge watched it.
Yes,
It
you
was
did.
so
That's
fun
true.
to watch.
And we're gonna bake that in with a bunch of Halloween goodness, bits and skits, and all kinds of new footage you haven't seen from recent events we attended.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be a great Halloween show. Pretty long one too. I mean, what's it streaming for? Like about 3 hours?
Not quite that long, but you know.
But a good chunk.
Yeah, it'll be there. Yeah, a good chunk. It'll be a chunky Halloween
Yeah,
show.
so save your Z-Quil and all your sleeping tablets. You won't need them.
Well, when you're eating all that trick or treat candy,
yeah.
you're gonna have all that sugar, so you'll be good. You'll be
You
awake.
get that sugar spike and then crash right down to the bottom, baby. All
Fall
right.
asleep halfway through.
So now it's time, before we get on to the all the other good stuff we have planned for tonight, we go to I do have a TV show time travel lined up for us, if that's cool. It's not anywhere close. I think it's from January. So, you know, because I'm running out of, I got to actually put some more of these together. Don't worry, we're going to take some time off pretty soon, and I'm going to sit down and put my, drag my knuckles to the grindstone, and I'm going to get a lot of stuff done. At least we think we are, and hopefully have a bunch more new material. But what we're really working on is a new Ghoulardi Feast show.
Yes, a new Ghoulardi Feast episode will be airing the week of Thanksgiving, because in the past when Ghoulardi Fest was going on, it was usually in November, like a week or 2 before Thanksgiving. And in the past we would get video of the Ghoulardi Fest, combine it with Thanksgiving Feast, and there you go, you have Ghoulardi Feast.
Well, just because there's no Ghoulardi Fest this year, that's not going to stop us doing a feast, because we have so much stuff, Ghoulardi and ghoul related, okay?
Oh yeah.
That we can't wait, and something that just developed recently that's going to even add to this. It's like the icing on the cake, right?
Yes. Some never before seen footage unearthed. Not of Ghoulardi, but you know, it's a fun documentary that we found.
Well, there's that, and a prop that was designed by a certain simian that hosts this show finally came back into the possession of this said simian.
And then there's that whole thing.
We'll unveil this piece of ghoul history, and be a part of this show's history. It's like it was meant to be. You're not going to believe this. It's going to be an amazing show. So get ready for that coming.
It'll be fun.
In around Thanksgiving in November. The Mummy the Monkeys Ghoulardi Feast, baby.
Yes. So yeah, okay, so we've got the Halloween special coming up Monday.
Yes.
And then the Ghoulardi Feast coming up the week of Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after Halloween, we are taking a couple weeks off.
A much needed break.
A much needed break to kind of recalibrate, reset, and work on some future video projects.
Yes, we have so much to prepare, because it's going to take that time just to prepare the Ghoulardi Feast show, I think. You know, we got so much going on there. I didn't think we'd have this much material and this much stuff to talk about and show, but we do.
Mm-hmm.
So that being said, we will keep you all posted on our Facebook page, but we're going to go out tonight on a high note. We're going to have, we're going to hang out and do the Hairy Scary Hangover. So
yeah, we have a lot of your fan mail that we're going to open for the Hairy Scary Hangover for the chat show. So for the night owls out there, you can watch it live. If you're not a night owl and you want to go to bed soon, that's totally okay. You could go back and watch it later.
That's right. And if neighbor Brian's watching, because he loves Halloween.
Yes.
Happy Halloween, neighbor Brian. We love you, baby.
Good morning, neighbor Brian.
Yeah, whatever time you're watching this.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on to Cleveland TV show time travel. What is Cleveland TV show time travel? You might be asking yourself, if this is the first time that you've seen this show.
I don't know. Why don't you explain, Grim?
Well, being a TV buff and historian, and especially with Cleveland television, Northeast Ohio buff, I've collected these things called TV guides over the years. They're just paper manuals that tell people back up from probably the 1950s all the way up into the 2000s. They might even still make a version of this. I'm not really sure.
I don't know if they have TV guides anymore.
It was called a TV guide, and they had more local ones in your local papers that showed what was playing on the 5 or the handful of stations before cable came around, that would list what's going on each station. So I take these. I've got tons of them, right, from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and I crack them open and see what was playing on Cleveland television on the weekends. Okay.
So it's kind of like a little TV history lesson, so you can see what was on TV back in the day.
But even better, it's not just television in general. It's specifically the horror and movie hosts here in Northeast Ohio.
Yes, that's true. It's the late night movie hosts from back in the day.
Yeah, and we had a lot of them. And we had a good chunk of them, as they would say.
A lot of different cities had their own, movie host.
Yeah.
Detroit had Sir Graves Ghastly, the Ghoul. Cleveland had the Ghoul.
Yeah.
We had Big Chuck and Little John. You'll get into it.
But at our height, we had technically we had 2, 3, 4. Close to 4 or 5 different movie hosts all at once, on different stations. So it was pretty great here.
A lot of different characters.
In Cleveland, anyway. So here we go. I think this is 1977. It doesn't matter. You'll see.
So we're going to travel back in time to the 70s.
Yes. Get ready. Grab your leg warmers and whatever, and your disco shoes. And here we go back to, I think it's 1977. I could be wrong, but we'll find out right now on Cleveland TV Showtime Travel. Here we go, babies.
Alrighty.
It was Saturday, January something. I missed that. The Houlihan and Big Chuck Show. I gotta slow that date down. It was actually 77 probably. And their movie that night was Colossus, the Forbidden Project. It's a computer. It's about a big computer, a government type of computer.
I don't remember seeing that movie.
I think I have it somewhere. It looks interesting. Anyway, later on Channel 8 that night at 1:30 a.m., they continue the fun with 2 movies. The first one was The Crimson Canary. Looks like some kind of crime noir drama or something, right? Actually, that was just one movie they showed the next day. The next day, on Saturday afternoon, it was Superhost at noon, and he did an hour of The Three Stooges. That's right, the 3 guys that you know and love, and it seems like they really don't love themselves. And his first of 2 movies that afternoon were The Spider. Ooh, this is a good one. This one always freaked me out because that big ropey web that was in that cave.
That's a fun one.
And they used a big giant superimposed tarantula to scare everybody. And then the second movie was Dr. Jekyll, or Abbott Costello meets Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a mouthful, that one.
There he is there,
And
Mr.
that one
Hyde.
starred Boris Karloff, I believe.
Yeah, Karloff is in it.
Which is really cool.
So fun.
Awesome. And that encapsulates our Cleveland TV show time travel for tonight.
Wow. Very cool, Grim.
Yeah, it was January 1st or January 11th, 1977. So.
Wow. How many years ago was that?
Hey, we got a super chat. That was a long time ago.
Daryl, thank you for the super chat. That's really sweet. Thank you. And happy Halloween to you too. We hope you have a fun weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for the prize giveaway.
Oh, was it that time?
It's that time.
Oh my gosh.
It's the I gotta shake up my bucket here.
You should. Let me see if I can help with that.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake my bucket. Shake my bucket.
I wonder what happened to my...
So this is for the little Halloween prize pack. We're going to mail out
I give up.
a signed photo and some other little prizes to the winner of tonight. So let's stir up the bucket.
All right.
All right. We need a drum roll. Do you have a drum roll?
I think I do.
Where's the drum roll sound
Let me
effect?
grab... You know me. I'm the master of sound effects. I just got to be able to see this thing. I can't see. Need more light. Ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Ready?
Yep. And the winner is...
And the winner is... Mr. Hot Dog.
I knew it. I was going to say Mr. Hot Dog.
Mr. Hot Dog won.
My
Paul
second.
F.
Yeah.
So congrats, Paul, Mr. Hot Dog.
He's so funny. I love that guy. He makes me laugh.
Awesome. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Very cool.
All I can say is I hope you live up to your name.
But you guys are all winners if you're watching the show, hanging out with
And
us.
if you're Mr.
having
Hot
fun.
Dog, you're a wiener.
Yes, Mr. Hot Dog is the wiener. But thank you guys for hanging out. That was so much fun.
Yeah, and you can continue to hang out with us because we're going to take a little break and then hit back up on the YouTubes and do the Hairy Scary Hangover Halloween edition. We're going to open up some stuff that we got in the mayo and just shoot the shirt. All right?
For the people going, going to bed, if they want to watch our videos later, good night, good fright.
Thank you for joining us. Rest up because it's going to be a crazy weekend. You got Halloween to prepare for, a lot of parties to go to.
Oh, yes, have fun.
You got to get the kiddos ready for the big night on Monday.
Yes.
It's time.
Enjoy
It's-
your Halloween treats.
It's time. You know, it's that type of deal. All right, so here we go, y'all. Thank you for watching our Hairy Scary Halloween hangout.
And we will
pre-show.
give us a little bit of time and we will be back for the Hairy Scary Hangover.
That's right. So until next time, see you later, alligators.
Bye-bye. Thanks, guys.